Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie. I'm doing a reading vlog today for the first half of October. We're in this awkward position because I lay down to read like 40 minutes ago, and Fletchy decided that he wanted to sit with me, and now I can't move, and I needed to start this video before it's a pretty miserable day, so it's already quite like dark and grey outside, but I didn't want it to get so bad that I couldn't film at all. So here we are. It's actually already the 5th of October today because I haven't really been reading that much so far this month, and also just haven't been feeling super well, so yeah, no vlog from me so far. But yeah, I'm feeling alright today, and I thought I'd jump on and get things started. I'm going to talk a little bit about the plan for this vlog, and I will show you the thing I'm working on reading at the moment, and I'll talk a little bit about what's going to go on in terms of things this first half of the month. So I'm splitting it this month probably up until the 16th because I'm participating in Book Snooker, the Halloween edition. This is a readathon hosted by Helen. I've already posted my TBR by the time you're seeing this, so if I remember I will link that below. And yeah, so that starts on the 17th and goes till the 31st. So I thought that I would do one for the first half. I don't know, sometimes I feel like when I vlog I feel more inspired to read because I think to myself that, well, I need to read things because I need things to be able to talk about in that vlog, otherwise I won't have that for a video and I'll have to come up with something else, and yeah, often that doesn't give me a lot of time to do videos and things like that. So that's the reason for this one, this mid-month section, and yeah, it'll go up until the 16th. And yes, cool. I don't really have I'm not doing any other readathons. I don't have a specific theme to my reading for this half. Really, it's just reading whatever I feel like, but also kind of trying to read some things that I've started. Again, by now I think you've seen my video about my like currently reading situation, so I'd like to work on some of those, so that's the plan. I'm going to tell you what I've been reading, and then I'll tell you about kind of things that are going on, and maybe mention a few things that I might try and read. Okay, so today I've been working on Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. I started this last weekend, or maybe like last Thursday night. This is or was the book for September. My mind just wanted to say February. Don't know where that's coming from. Yeah, this was the September book for Last to Read. I can't even remember the name of my own book club. So yes, I have started it now because that is a thing that I definitely needed to do. It took me a few days to kind of really get into it because it's kind of creepy. It's like a ghost sort of thing, and the main character is like a nun, but nuns in this world can like banish ghosts it's very strange, and yeah, it was kind of freaky at the start. I'm now read 176 pages. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not going to say that I wasn't expecting to. I've read a Margaret Rogerson before and enjoyed it, but it's been years and I can't even remember which one it was. I think it was an Enchantment of Ravens, but like I'll have to check, and I might I don't know. I'll maybe mention it in the live show. At the moment we don't have a date for that. I think I'm gonna try and finish this tonight because I have an appointment tomorrow, but then I think from there I'm gonna go into work for a few hours, and then I'd like to be able to return this to the library if possible. So yeah, I'm maybe just under halfway. It does read extremely quickly. Like I honestly had sat down to read this for like thinking like, oh, I'll read it for like 20 minutes while my cup of tea cools down enough for me to drink it, and then I read for 40 minutes and it felt like no time at all, which is fantastic because I am in such a slump that I haven't been enjoying most of the things I've picked up, and I've just like been reading like 10 pages a day and that's it. So it's nice to have something that is grabbing my attention. So yes, plan is I think to finish that today. And then I have some other things that I'm going to read. I also want to try and finish off Magic Bites, which I haven't read in probably like a month and a half, but I read a bit of it earlier today and was like, hey, I'm not hating this as much as I was like a month and a half ago. So I'm 70% of the way through that one. I'd love to be able to finish that this week as well, so that I can just move on to something else. I mean, I've been reading lots of things off my Kindle. I've not even really been reading my Kindle, but I'd like to finish that so that I can move on to something else from the Read My Kindle thing, which is where, yeah, it's the TBR that Magic Bites was on, and I'm doing the wrap up. Is going to be my next video after this one, I believe. So I'd like to be able to finish off a few because I think I've read one. So Magic Bites is the goal for this week, and then I think I will try and read some others. And yeah, because I can't move, I will show you the other things another day as I read them. And yes, so for this month, for this half of the month, there isn't a whole lot of things going on. I have quite a few things I need to read for other things, and like I said, otherwise it's mostly just reading or finishing off things I've started and all that kind of stuff. So that's the goal. I do have a bit of an exciting weekend planned, though. It is Books in Sight this weekend, this Saturday, which is a romance book event that Angel and I have been planning to go to for months, and it's finally coming around. I'm very excited, and it's basically like a big signing and things like that. I have already pre-ordered all of the books I wanted, so I could get them signed and meet those authors. So I won't be buying anything that I like. I'm gonna get a lot of books, but I've already like paid them off. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to have some of those books and get to read them. I've read most of them. I've read like one book from each author, but I'm excited to get to continue with series and things like that, and to physically have them. So there's that. And then Sunday is my birthday. I'm 27 this year. I just went on like a 3-minute ramble about all sorts of things, so probably gonna cut that. But earlier today I actually had a birthday gift arrive, and I filmed myself unboxing it for you. So we're gonna jump back to past Ellie and you can have a look at that, and then I will see you all in a few days time. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Friday I will let you know if I finished this and what else I might have been reading and what I might read the rest of the month, and then I can come back after the event, after my birthday, and talk about all that stuff then. So for now, I will pass you on to Ellie from this morning. Okay, hi. I'm doing some cleaning today, looking a bit gross, and I just had some packages arrive, and I haven't ordered anything from Amazon, so I think these are birthday gifts from people. Now, it's Wednesday today, and it's not my birthday until Sunday, but am I gonna let these sit there until Sunday? No. So we're gonna open them up. There are 2 here. I have no idea who these might be from, but we're gonna open them. Okay. So this is from Mel. It says, "Happy birthday, lovely. I hope you have a great day. Just wanted to add to the collection." Oh, I saw what it was. This is Everything for You by Chloe Lees. This is the 5th book the 5th book in the Bergman Brothers series. I've been holding off on reading the 4th one because I didn't have this one, and now I have this one, and I'm so excited. This is the first male, probably the only male. I think it's done all the brothers now, and it's doing one sister left, I think. Anyway, I'm really excited. Okay, so I assume this other one is also from Mel. Yes, this one is also from Mel. Yeah. Okay. This is Frost Heart, Escape from Aurora by Jamie Littler. This is what, the second? This is this. Yeah, Mel wouldn't have bought me the 3rd because I have. These are both off my wish list. I have both of them on there, so I assume that this is the 2nd. I'm so excited for this one. I loved book 1, and now I have book 2, and I'm so excited, and it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. But there are like different characters in here. So this is still Ash, but the 2 little figures here are different from those in the first one. I hope that doesn't mean that his, like, God, what's the name of his, like, nope, can't think of it. His, like, guardian. Anyway, this is so exciting. Thank you, Mel. I love you. Well, I will send you a message, so you'll have had this message. I mean, I'm gonna send you a thank you message anyway, but I'm so excited for these. And yes, so I will be back later. No, I won't. I'm actually filming this before I filmed the intro clip to this vlog. So I don't know, I totally might start Frost Heart this week. I don't know. Okay, but I need to go back to doing stuff. So I will catch you all whenever I have my next clip, once I've actually read things. Cool. Hi friends, it is now Wednesday. I'm actually on sprints with Mel at the moment and I'm about to leave for work. But I had another little package arrive and I thought, why not just do this whole book mail thing? So this one isn't a birthday gift. This is from Amplify Bookstore and this is their next discovery pack. I've talked about these a few times. This is, so Amplify Bookstore only sell books from authors of colour, and this is a little pack that they do, that they've been doing this year, and every 2 months you get some books from a different part of the world. I don't even remember what that part of the world is this time, but I thought we would open this together. It's looking really cute in this paper. They have like personalized paper. So the way you can do this, you can either pick from the selection of books that they have, or they will surprise you. I always pick because there's always been books that I've wanted. So that's what we're doing. Like I said, I can't remember what it was. So we occasionally get some little things. Oh, that's cute. This is from Nuzuri, maybe? Organics. And they've sent a little lip balm. This is just vanilla. It smells nice though. And they've also sent a little discount code. So that's cute. And a bookmark from Amplify. I'm always losing lip balms, so that's cool. Okay. Anyway, this is Letter to Petya Dubrova by Abigail George. So that Petya Dubrova was a Bulgarian poet, and Abigail George is a South African, and I assume this is like a kind of response to some of her poems and things like that. And then the other one I have is A Bookshop in Algiers by Keusa Ademi. Not sure about that one. This one, honestly, a little nervous about because it's not my usual type of thing. I think it's kind of literary fiction, perhaps based on real life. Not really sure, but they're both thin, which is nice. I feel like I might start one of them in this vlog just because they're nice and short and I could read them quickly. But that's it. I am going to finish getting ready for work and then hopefully I can do a tiny bit of reading in this sprint as well. We've been sprinting in the morning, so I've done some reading, which I will tell you about tomorrow in the next clip, which is now. Cool. Okay, so it's been like less than 24 hours since I did my last clip in which I was unboxing, but I actually have more to tell you about than I was anticipating. So first off, I finished off Vespertine and returned that to the library yesterday. I finished most of it on sprints yesterday morning with Mel. I really enjoyed it. I'm still kind of formatting my thoughts. They're still just a bit all over the place. I did really enjoy it, and I can't think of anything that I didn't like about it. Maybe the only thing that it was missing for me was that romance aspect. but I also didn't mind it not having that, if that makes sense. So yes, there's that. And then yesterday, so I finished that in the second last sprint, I think, that we did. And after that, I read a little bit of 400 Souls. So I'm currently up to part 3, which is page 73. I had started this like a month or so ago and had read like the first part, and now I've been trying to read it a little bit more consistently, because I did just borrow Natives by Akala from the library. Why did I struggle with that word? Which is about race in Britain. So I don't know, I kind of feel like I should read more of this one before I pick this one up. I don't know what my thought process is there, but yeah, I'd like to get past the 100-page mark with this one, and I hope that I'll be able to finish it in October as a whole. And then I also read a little bit of The Weight of Our Sky by Hannah Alkaff, which is one that I have been slowly working on. I'm 66 pages through this one at the moment. This one is quite intense. It takes place in Kuala Lumpur. I can't remember if I've talked about this one in this video yet, but yes, and the main character has OCD, but it is 1969 in Kuala Lumpur, so it's not, it's not treated as OCD. It's intense so far. It's only a small little book, but yeah, I think this will take me at least another week. I don't know, maybe I'll just like hit a spot with it and I'll just read the whole thing from there. But at the moment I'm taking it kind of slow and just enjoying it. And then last night I was like, oh, I should start something small. And then knowing that I have this book event tomorrow, and I have all these other books that I got from a little free library last weekend, and I haven't added any of them to my TBR yet, which means that I think there's probably going to be like 20 of them, and yeah, most of them were free, so it's not so much that I spent money on them, it's more that like that's going to make my TBR go up by quite a lot. So my kind of thought process there was, well, if I read something short, I won't have to add that to my TBR. So I thought I'd go with the one that I unboxed yesterday, Letter to Petra Dubrova by Abigail George, and this was not for me. I didn't even get all the way through it. I think I got 30 pages through it and was like, I'm gonna smash my head through a wall if I have to keep reading this. I was not really following it, and this is like prose poetry, and it was losing me of like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if this is like fiction or whether it's supposed to be poetry about Abigail George's life, and it just wasn't for me. I have so many books at the moment that I could be reading that I think I'm actually just going to pass this one on like straight away, and that is so bad, but I just don't anticipate coming back to this one ever. It just didn't work for me. And then because I was feeling kind of sad about that one, I was like, okay, I'll do it. I'll start The Killing Code. This is of course by Ellie Marnie. Again, can't remember if I've talked about this in this video yet, but this is Ellie Marnie's newest release. I went to the launch and I've just been holding off because I wanted to finish Vespertine first, we're also doing this for Last to Read book club, and this is the October one. So I wanted to finish Vespertine, which is September, first before I went on to this one. And I read the first 62 pages, and it's just so good to be back in Ellie Marnie's hands and just know that I'm going to enjoy this. It's just nice to like be back in the hands of one of my favorite authors and be safe and be like, I know that I'm going to like this. I've loved everything that I've read from Ellie Marnie. This will be my 5th, I think. There are a few of hers that I haven't read, but I'm really excited to continue with this. I am trying to take it slow because I just want to make it last. I don't want to read the whole thing and then, I just want it to last. I already don't want it to end. So, I think I'm going to read that couple of chapters tonight, and I feel like on Sunday I'm going to want to read some of the new things that I have from tomorrow, but we'll see. That's it for that. Tonight, may not do a lot of reading. Yes, I have my partner and I are going out for dinner for my birthday. I don't know where we're going yet. I know that it's French, but he has booked it all himself, so I'll find out later tonight. But yeah, for now, I think I'm actually going to go back and read a bit more of 400 Souls. I've got a blog post I need to finish that goes up tomorrow. And yeah, otherwise we're just going to keep it chill and all that. So I will catch you all, I think probably Monday, and let you know how my weekend went and what I have read. So I will see you all then. Hello, we are back. It is Monday. You can't really see him, but I have a Percy down here today, looking very cute. Look at your face. He had a bit of a rough night last night. He was not feeling particularly good, so he's being very affectionate this morning and just wants a lot of cuddles. But yeah, the weekend is over. It is Monday, and I'm here to let you know what I read. So, Friday night, let's talk about life stuff first. Friday night, I mentioned my partner and I were going out for my birthday. We went to this really nice French restaurant. It was good. It was good. We had some really good food, and then for dessert we had some like profiteroles. They were fantastic. Okay, he's readjusting. And then Saturday morning, up nice and early for the romance event for Books Insights. Angel and I had a lot of fun. We met all the different authors, got all of our different books. You will have seen my haul by now, so I'll link that below in case you missed it and if you're interested. And then Sunday was my actual birthday, and my partner and I just took it pretty slow, honestly. We went for a walk, we stopped at like a cafe and had some jam donuts, which were also fantastic, and dropped off a book at a little free library, and then we just stayed home and watched some Poirot. We are starting from the beginning. I used to watch a little bit of it with my mum back when I was probably about 15, 16 and was just starting to get into Agatha Christie. But we never watched it like from the beginning. We would just watch, you know, the random episodes as they were on TV, or the couple of DVDs that we had. And I'm really enjoying watching it from the start. And my partner has not really seen any of it before, so it's been fun. So that's kind of, yeah, life stuff. And then reading stuff. I forgot to get this one. Friday, I just read some more of 400 Souls, and I'm now on page 85. And yes, I'm hoping this week to maybe make it, I don't know, halfway through. Yeah, I'd like to finish this by the end of the month, but yeah, it's quite quick to read once I'm reading it, because it is just like short little chapters. Sometimes they're like 3 pages long. So that makes it like quicker to read in that way. So yeah, I'm hoping about halfway by the end of this week. Probably gonna do a little bit of reading of this today. And then one of the books I bought over the weekend was Demons Do It Better by Louisa Masters, which I've already finished. This is a nice little short one. This is a like demon romance. It's also male. I did really enjoy this. This was actually kind of adorable. I was expecting it to be quite smutty, and it wasn't really, but it was really cute. And this is a really interesting world. So I'm definitely going to be reading the other ones. Louisa Masters is going to be at the next romance event that I'm going to, which isn't until April next year. So I think I'm just going to read these ones on KU and then buy them at that event and get them signed. Then I think that's how I'm going to do it, because like I might as well hold off getting them until then. Anyway, I really liked this. It was adorable. And then this morning, actually last night, I was planning with Angel, we're going to buddy read one of the other books that we both bought at the event, which is Monster's Plaything by Mila Young. Anyway, you'll see it in the next clip. And I was like, okay, I want to finish Demons Do It Better, which I did last night, and then I want to finish Magic Bites, and then I'm good to go. But that'll probably be like Tuesday, because I've been reading Magic Bites forever and I'm 70% of the way through, so it'll probably take me at least all day to finish it. Just went to it then, while I was waiting for them to finish mowing outside before I could start filming some videos for today. And I was like, I'll just pick it up. And I have, 70% of the way through. And I finished it in like 10 minutes, because it turns out there were about 20 pages of the actual book left. And there were like, I don't know, 130 pages of bonus material. So I finished it. I didn't expect to. This is one of my read my Kindle picks for this round, and I think, yes, my next video is going to be the wrap up. So I'm not going to talk about how I ended up feeling about it in the end, because that'll be the next video. But yes, so this week I don't really have a lot on. I'll have an appointment today, and I'm doing sprints on Wednesday with Mel. But otherwise I have work on Friday, and then my birthday dinner with Angel and my partner Alex then on Friday night, but I don't have really anything else that I need to do that requires me leaving the house. I have an essay I should probably start that's due in a few weeks, and some videos and things to film, but nothing that requires leaving the house or other people. So I'm hoping I can get some reading done this week, because my TBR is now through the roof because I bought so many books for this event. So I'm hoping that I can finish some things. So I have that one I'm going to be reading with Angel. I actually am going to get a start on Unnatural Death by Dorothy L. Sayers, which is another book for the Read My Kindle thing this round. And yeah, I'm hoping to film that at the end of this week. So I'm really trying to get through a couple of those now. But again, I'll talk about that in that video. And yeah, I think I'm gonna try and finish off maybe The Killing Code this week and a few other things. Maybe start some of the gifts that I got, and just take a few things off my TBR so that it's not as bad. And then yeah, that should take me until Book Snooker starts, and I think I've got 5 books for that, and it goes for 2 weeks, so I'm thinking I will probably slip a few others on there in that 2-week period as well. But for now, I will catch you probably Wednesday afternoon after sprints, and hopefully I get some good reading done before then and after or during the sprints, and I have some things to tell you about next time. So I'll see you all then. Okay, hello. It has been a few days again. It is Wednesday afternoon. Let's get into it. So sprints this morning, pretty relaxed, pretty chill. Only did one longer one and then a nice short one because Mel needed to head off and I was really hungry. So yes, that's what happened this morning with sprints. I'm just getting my things together, but yesterday morning I read Monsters Plaything. I really enjoyed this. It's definitely just a fun book. It's quite intense. And there were some things that I wasn't a huge fan of. I don't really like books that have to do with like asylums, and this one starts in one because I think that that's just a very archaic way of talking about mental illness. Like, you know, you don't really get asylums these days. You might get like a mental health ward, but you don't get asylums. I don't know, something about the term asylum just makes me feel panicked. And I also I could go on a whole rant about why I don't like asylums in books that aren't historical, but I won't. Instead, it was a fun monster romance. Definitely not on the like adorable side. You know, like this was a big change from Demons Do It Better, which, you know, had a little bit of smart but was still pretty sweet, and this was no sweetness anywhere, none at all. But I did still really enjoy it, and I will probably pick up book 2 probably on KU, and then possibly get the physical copy at the next event. So there's that one. And then I really didn't know what to read yesterday. I had a library ebook come through of Mistakes Were Made by Meryl Wilsner, which was one of my most anticipated books of this year. That took me a really long time to say, and I started that one. it's kind of annoying because usually with this library you can download them onto your Kindle, but because this was a brand new release, it came out yesterday, I could only read it like on my browser, and I really hate that as a reading experience. It's just so weird. I read like half of it, and I think that I may try and finish it tomorrow. But yeah, it came to sort of the evening, and I was like, I don't want to stare at my laptop screen and read like that for the rest of the night. I want to move on to a physical book or something on my Kindle. I played around with reading a few pages of things, but nothing was really grabbing me. And then I decided that I would randomly, out of the blue, restart How to Woo a Reluctant Lady by Sabrina Jeffries. I haven't picked up any Sabrina Jeffries in probably over a year. I had originally planned to read this one and to finish it off before Christmas last year, and then I just got stuck. And all of a sudden I just really wanted to read this. So that is what I did last night, and I read the first 86 pages of it, which I think is about where I left off last time. But I remembered some of it, but I'm definitely glad that I reread those pages, because there was some stuff that I was like, I don't remember that happening. I don't want to push myself through this too much because I just had a really long break from reading historical romance. It just hasn't really been my thing this year. I've definitely been stepping more towards contemporary and fantasy romance, but I do still enjoy them, but I think that I'm gonna take my time with this one. I think I would like to read this series, finish it by the end of the year. There are, I want to say this is the 4th book, and I want to say there are 2 or 3 more, so it could be feasibly doable. So yeah, that's what I read last night. And then I was trying to pick something to read on sprints this morning. Again, was having a time of it. I thought I'd start one of the books from my currently reading videos so that I could like mark off one, and I went with The Strange Worlds Travel Agency by L.D. Lipnitsky. I'd read 80 pages of this one, and I had about 30 pages left by the end of the sprint, so I read most of it and then I finished it off after I had had lunch. I did really like this one, but I feel like it was missing. Oh, Percy almost fell off. I feel like it was just missing a little something for me. Not really sure what that was, but I did enjoy it. So tonight the plan is to, I think I'm probably just going to watch some more Poirot with my partner Alex, and maybe read a little. We'll see what he's feeling like doing. I wanted to get to my book that's currently under my laptop, but we're readjusting, so gotta make sure the boys are comfy. But yes, I also just randomly got the urge last night to start Touched by Fire by Kel Carpenter, which is book 1 in the Demons of New Chicago. I didn't start it. I put a bookmark in there so that I could start it. This is probably what I'm going to do this afternoon. I don't know. I don't really have anything else. I was waiting for a tradie to get here to check this thing with that's apparently wrong with my gas again. But he hasn't turned up. So it's like 3 or 4 o'clock now. Yeah, and he hasn't turned up or messaged me at all. So I don't think he's going to come today, which is kind of annoying, because I feel like I can't really do stuff while I'm just sitting here waiting for this person to turn up. So I think this afternoon I'm gonna just sit down and read this and do all that kind of stuff, just relax a bit and I don't know, maybe do a little bit of blogging, some video editing, stuff like that. And yeah, read this. I'm really excited. So yes, that is everything for today. Tomorrow is pretty much the same sort of thing. I've got some videos I want to film, and yeah, otherwise I'll probably just spend it alternating between reading and writing and maybe watching some things. Thursday is usually the day I go into work, but I have switched to Friday this week because I'm going out for a birthday dinner with Angel and Alex on Friday night, and I was like, well, I might as well go into work in the city where we're having dinner rather than staying at home and then having to go all the way in for like an hour. So that's the plan there. And then I think today's the 12th, so tomorrow would be the 13th, the 14th, Friday, 15th, 16th. So I'll probably come back on Sunday and finish this vlog up because Book Snooker starts on Monday, the 17th. So I'm really excited for that. And yeah, I guess the next couple of days will definitely be me working on finishing up a few things so that I can at least start the readathon reading the things that I said I would, even if, you know, a few days into it I add some other things. So yes, that is it. I will see you all on Sunday afternoon. Okay, hi friends. It is now Sunday afternoon. I didn't really do any reading over the weekend. I read a little bit, which I will tell you about, but not a lot. Last time I spoke to you though, I was about to start Touched by Fire, which I did, and I absolutely loved this. It was fantastic and is my favorite Girl Carpenter so far. I pretty much immediately borrowed the next one on my Kindle, which I don't know where I've put my Kindle, but I'll find it soon. So yes, I loved that one. It was a good one. It's a good short one, so I read it in a few hours and it was just fun. So that was that. And then yeah, I read a little bit of The Killing Code this weekend. I'm now 114 pages in. Really enjoying this one, but I'm still really enjoying taking it slow as well. I'm thinking that I will try and finish it next week, and that'll probably be just in time to sort of give myself a little bit of a rest before the live show for it and just kind of mull it over a little bit. But I'm really enjoying it, and it's also just gotten to a part that's quite upsetting. I guess that's kind of the word I would use. And yeah, so we'll be continuing with that. And yeah, that's pretty much the only reading I've done this week. I do have sprints tonight with Mel and Lana, and also Helen, which is good and bad because I love Helen and I'm so excited to be able to sprint with her, but also it means that I can't cheat and start on any of my Book Snooker books tonight because she'll be there and she can see me read them. But yeah, I'm actually just talking with Mel right now, trying to work out what I'm gonna read. I was thinking of maybe reading Glint by Raven Kennedy, which I can't be bothered to get, but I've only like barely started that, so I could probably read most of that in the sprint. Otherwise, I was thinking of either reading Orion Lost or The Weight of Our Sky, but I feel like I could quite possibly finish both of these during the sprints, and I'm not sure that I want to do that because yeah, So I don't know.